Today I'm trying something different with the crab pots. I'm putting them out in the open bay, hoping for sand crabs. And what I'm doing is making sure that the pots are still submerged at low tide. G'day everyone, it's Andy from Andy's Fishing. I'm up a creek in tropical North Queensland, and today is Tackle Club Challenge Day again. This is the, Saltwater Estuary pack for October. You guys should have already had this for a while. I'm going to challenge myself to catch a fish on every lure and also to make a catch and cook video. Maybe crabs, maybe fish, not sure yet. And the bonus for my fans is if you look at the description below and you want to get in on the Tackle Club, I'll show you what's in here later, you get a discount and it's already a good value box. You always get more than what you pay for each month. So let's see if we can catch a fish on every lure in this box. Woo! So the first lure we're going to try out of that Saltwater Estuary pack is the Dakota live shrimp. I think it's a 3-inch. And yeah, the reason I like to go to this lure is because I'm very confident with the live shrimp. They they perform really well. Totally weedless. You can see that the hook pops out. They look like a live shrimp, to be honest. And you can fish them in as close to the bank as you want, or through any structure really. So, oh, there's a touch. First cast. That was a touch. Oh, and another one. Come on. And I've got no worries about fishing this through any kind of structure at all. This big log there, I'm just on top of it now. Yep, got him. That's him. Oh, I dropped him. Perfect. Let's see if he's there again. Yeah. Oh. Now everyone's going to say I strike too hard and too fast, but in this situation you have to. Yes, got him. That's him. Brim. Yes. With a single hook in a hard soft plastic, you really need to strike nice and hard. Oh, there we go. First fish. Oh, almost. First fish on the first lure in the estuary saltwater pack. He's not bad. We'll take him. Just in case we don't get anything else, we'll take him. Black brim or pikey brim. Let's have a look what's in the Tackle Club Saltwater Estuary October pack. I'll tell you exactly where I use these things. So this is a fish arrow J shad 4.5-inch. I like these or flash J shad, sorry. I like them because they've got this bit of foil inside the stomach, and when you look at a natural bait fish, they actually have that reflective stomach, and that's what the fish see. Fish don't look from the top, they look from underneath, and you get to see this, silver shiny thing. So yeah, great for snags. Let's have a look. We've got jig heads to go with it, which is perfect. They look, yep, perfect size for them. So both of those will go into snags for sure. Then we've got Dakota live shrimp. This is a small one, which I really like. Probably even good for brim. I'm going to try catch jacks on it. Maybe flathead, who knows. Then we've got the Pontoon 21 crack jack. That should be good for mangrove jack. A little bit big for brim, I think. This guy, I'd fish drains around rocks, open structure, but not too much closed structure, unless later on I have to, if I can't catch a fish on that. And then we got this little guy here, Demiki. What's he called? Disco Deep 38. Perfect brim lure. Perfect brim, perfect archer fish lure. So this is the breakup of what's in that box. $49 value. If you haven't had a look at Tackle Club, have a look. You get a discount if you join through my link, so it's not $50, it's a bit less, maybe $45 or something like that, and you get almost $76 worth of value, so I reckon that's great. To me, this little lure is a perfect brim lure, but I've just seen some tarpon rolling here. Rolling for a tarpon is when they come up and take a gulp of air, and then they go back down. It's because they're a very ancient fish, it's how they breathe when they need a bit of oxygen. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try this snag here. Looks like a good spot for some brim. Oh, there's brim. There's brim. Come on, eat it, eat it. I followed it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, there's definitely bream in there. Let's do that again. Oh, got him, yes! He's only tiny. Oh, but it's a fish on that lure. Look at you. I haven't caught a bream this big for I don't know how long. Look at that. The Disco 38. Disco. Let's get him off and maybe we'll catch another one straight away, I think. There was some definitely much bigger ones. Look at the size of that spine on his anal fin. That is a monster spine. Hey? And the purpley blue colours around his face. Off you go, little buddy. Yep. Oh, that's a touch. Come on, come on. Oh, I had him. Come on. Oh, he's messed the lure up. Come on, tarpon. They like a constant slow retrieve, tarpon. Oh, there he is, rolling further up. Cast again. If you go too fast for tarpon, they won't attack. There we go. That should be right in the spot. Oh, there's a rise, one either side. Oh, and the lure's buggered. Oh, surface strike, surface strike. My lure's twisted and they're trying to hit it. Oh, I'd love to get one of these guys. Haven't caught a tarpon for ages. Oh, there we go. Oh, and I actually just saw, oh, I missed him again. I just saw a big fish on the left there, just the big side of a fish. Let's try that. I don't think that was a tarpon, it was moving too slow. Could have been like a massive catfish or a, what's the other thing? A salmon, yeah, salmon. Oh, missed him. Oh, here's a touch. Got him, yes, that's him. That's not the big one, that's a tarpon, I think. Oh no, it's a bream. It's a bream. That wasn't called for. I was after the tarpon. Right out in the middle of the river. He came right from over there. That's bizarre. Maybe there's a snag there. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. Off you go, little buddy. He's good. Yeah, I've got a feeling there's a snag somewhere around here. Yep. Oh, that's a good fish. What is it? Oh, it's kind of silver looking. It could be a jack. I think there was a snag there. Oh, no, it's a little barramundi. Oh, didn't expect that. Right out in the middle of the river. That is cool. This lure has definitely proved itself. The Disco 38. Oh. Oh, and I dropped him. Lure's good. Leader's not chafed. Got him, yes. What is that? What have we got? Flathead. There we go. A little flathead. These are called a dusky. There we go. He's a cute little guy. Oh, look at their eyes. Got a weird shaped eye pupil. He's got those flap of skin. I guess that's so they can look up into the sun. Little blue tail with a black dot on it. So we'll let him go. We don't want to keep a little fish like that. He's probably legal. I'm not sure actually. I could be 40 centimetres, so he's probably just borderline. Anyway, let him go. Off you go. There he goes. See ya. This is the last lure of the pack. If we get one on this, we've got one on every lure in the pack, which is really cool. The Crackjack Pontoon 21. Nice looking lure. It's actually got a like a matte black finish on top, which I quite like. And yeah, it's a nice big bib. Not ideal for mangrove sort of areas, but more like rock bars or big logs. So we'll see what we can find. Okay, nice big gap here. If there's a big gap, I don't mind casting in there. It means I can control where the lure goes. I'm just letting it drift now. And start fishing it when it's within striking distance of the mangrove. But I don't want to cast into really tight spots with this lure. Oh, that was a big fish. I think that was a mangrove jack. Let's go back in there. Woo, did not expect that fish to come out of there. So it is a really good spot because you've got the current coming this way, and then you've got the big snag up top, and there's a little snag down below, and that's what they're sitting on. They're not sitting Oh, that's perfect. They're not sitting on that big snag on top, they're sitting on the little snag under the water there, right where my lure is now. That was... Oh, that's him! Oh, that's him! Second cast! Yes! Oh, it's a mangrove jack. Oh no, that wasn't the one I saw. That is a smaller one. Let's get him in. That's a lure. Fish on every lure. If I get him in. Yes! We have him! Woohoo! He's gonna be just undersized, I reckon. Look at that, beautiful fish. Yeah, I'm gonna say just undersized, we'll let him go. I've done it again. A fish on every lure. And that actually didn't take too long. That's a nice lure. So when I unhook these fish, if I've got like a treble or two trebles on a lure, I always use the lip grippers to immobilize the fish, and then a pair of pliers to pull the hooks out. You don't want that fish flipping around with his hooks right near your hand. So he is a beautiful little coloured fish. Have a look at him in the sun. Big predator eyes, actually good for, you know, hunting at night, and he's really red and pink. That is a very nice fish. Okay, I'll let you go on this side. Don't tell the others that I'm going to try and catch them in that snag again. There you go. Just saw a couple of tarpon have a swipe at my lure. Right out here. Oh, there you go. There's a tarpon. Oh, dropped him. Ooh, that was a nice sized tarpon. Let's do that again. I don't think I set the hook quite hard enough for that one. Yes! Oh! Oh, this one's a bit smaller. Oh, that is so much fun. Oh, I dropped him again. They have really bony mouths, so trying to keep one of those guys on is a real challenge. And they jump and cartwheel, which is, yeah, heaps of fun, but doesn't make for fish staying on your hooks. Oh, nice caught. Here we go. Knew this lure was good for around the rocks. Yeah, that's a decent fish. Look at him. Now most people would keep that fish, but I'm going to let him go. I'm going to hopefully get a crab very shortly. I think it's about time to go check the crab pots. I'll yeah, let this guy go and hope for crab. Hey, oh, there we go. Okay, pot number one. Let's see what we've got. Sand crab. Oh, look at that. That big one is coming home with me. Oh, we got two big ones. Let's let them settle down a little bit. That guy is huge. So I'll let these two little ones go. They're definitely undersized. Oh, don't bite me. Yeah, definitely undersized. Ah, he's got me. Stop biting me. Stop biting me. Come on, drop off. There we go. Okay. Yeah, no, he's undersized too. Let him go. This guy we are keeping. That is a big, big sand crab. He has got to be 13, 14 centimeters across the shell. Male. Nice big nippers. Alright, we're going to eat you later. And I reckon you're too small as well. Hey, still a male, but too small. Off you go. Okay, pot number two. Come here. Oh. Let's see what we got in this one. Have we got something? No, nothing. After pot number one, I was really hopeful for pot number two, but that didn't work, so let's see. Pot number three. Oh, you might be legal. Let's have a look. There and there. No, he's half a centimetre under. Just a little bit too small. Off you go, buddy. Okay, last pot. And what have we got? Absolutely nothing in the fourth pot. One crab but it's a nice wrap.
Here's a nice little beach. This will be perfect for a cook-up. Check it out. Nice and secluded. A little bit windy, but it should be okay.
Here we are. Lovely soft sand. Ooh, lots of bubbles in it.
Nice pretty little spot. You have to excuse my hair, it gets that way when I'm fishing, putting the hat on and off. Let's get the stuff out of the boat and yeah, cook up some food.
First thing I'm going to do is get our crab ready for cooking. He's been in the esky for, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. He's pretty much dead, or asleep at least. So yeah, they're actually called a flower crab. We call them blue swimmer or sand crab, but yeah, I looked them up and their proper name is flower crab. So I still call them blue crab or blue swimmer, or sand crab even. Anyway, we'll get his little flap here. Just like a mud crab, pull his shell off. There we go. Don't need his carapace. And then we pull the gills out, his mouth parts, and then we'll break him in half, which you don't really need a knife or anything for. You just sort of bend him inwards and then break him outwards like that. There we go, 2 halves of crab. Give him a little rinse in salt water so he's nice and clean. We'll break him down a little bit further and yeah, start making chili lime crab. Yum yum.
So today for cooking I'm using a different camera setup. Let me know if you like it, see if it works for you. Let's get the stuff out. This is the Drifter cook set. You get this frying pan separately. This is a dinner set with plates and bowls and everything. And then you've got a bunch of different pots here. We'll cook this crab in, we'll use the pan, and I think, oh perfect, that lid actually fits right on the pan. It's actually all been designed that way to work properly. Now we'll chop some ingredients first. Chili, we'll use 2 of those, green chilies, and we'll de-seed them. We don't want this too spicy. We'll get a spring onion. We get 3 cloves of garlic, peel and chop those. I like to use rice bran oil. We'll get maybe 2 tablespoons of that in the pan. There we go. We'll put the chili in there first. Just want to get a little bit of the edge off the chili. Hey seagull, what are you doing? Because it's a little bit windy, I've just put the cover for the stove around, make a windshield. The chilies, yep, they're frying nicely. I don't want to take them too far. Then we want to put the garlic in pretty quickly. Again, we don't want to let the garlic go for too long, maybe 30 seconds or something like that. Give that a little shook around. And before we throw the crab in, we want to break it into pieces. So there we got the nipper, throw that in. We got the forearm. Break it off, throw that in, and we'll remove the legs as well, all separate. There we go, body, leg. So apart from the top shell and the brain or the guts inside there, we're eating the whole crab. So it's really nice being out here. I did see one boat today. He might have got on the film, I'm not sure. But it's quite easy to find a little deserted beach like this. Have a look around. It's just beautiful, and it's so easy to cook delicious fresh food. Like this is a $30 or $40 little butane stove. I've got the Drifter tables and chair and cutting board, and yeah, it's just so simple. It actually doesn't take very long to look good at all. Give that a little shoof around. We want to get the all those flavours into the crab. What we'll do is we'll put in some tomato paste. There we go. You staying with me? So the reason I'm putting a little bit of salt water in here is one, to wash this container out, and two, what I want to do, finish this crab off by steaming it. So I haven't put any other water in there, so salt water is ideal. We'll actually use the tongs to give that a shoof around. We want to coat everything in the tomato sauce. I don't want this to taste like tomato. I want the tomato to be more like a rounding out flavour. Put half the lime in now, so it can cook in the lime, and we'll save the other half for later on. Put the lid on and let that sit for, I'm going to say 6 or 7 minutes. Sand crab or blue crab really doesn't take very long to cook at all. And halfway through cooking, we'll just lift the lid off, make sure everything's going alright. Looks pretty good to me. Give that a shoof around. Again, just make sure everything's coated with every flavour. Look at that. That is looking delicioso. Another 3 minutes and that should be done. So guys, I hope I inspire you to go out, try these things, and it doesn't have to be the exact recipe. I'm sure there's a few things that I could have put in here, should have put in here, maybe something I shouldn't have put in here to be an authentic recipe, but that's not the point. The point is you can get a bunch of different ingredients, as long as they go together, they taste great, and I reckon this is done. You can see the steam coming out. Ooh, that chilli is actually quite strong. So hopefully I haven't done too much there. I took all the seeds out, but yeah, very strong chilli flavour. Rice, which I prepared last night, just kept it in a plastic bag to keep it nice and fresh. So I've just let this sit another 2 or 3 minutes just to finish the heat going through everything. And, woohoo, ooh, that's still very hot. And that is going to be done. Let's serve it up. Look how nice all those crab pieces look. Just whack them on top of our rice. I tell you what, they look just delicious. Here we go. Now, to finish this off, we get our spring onions all over the top. Nice contrast of red to green. Ooh, nice. The reason we didn't use the lime all like at the start is because if you cook lime, it takes that freshness zing out of it. So putting the lime on now really keeps that punchy, fresh lime flavour. Chilli, garlic, lime, blue crab on rice. Sand crabs are quite easy just to break open with your teeth. Just be careful. Look at that. Very fresh seafoody. I'm going to say I've probably got a little too much chilli in there for my liking. 1 chilli would have been enough. But the sweetness of that sand crab against the chilli, the tomato you can't actually taste very much, which is interesting. This is a big meal. Look at the size of that. I'm going to be here a little while, I think. Good part is I can just throw the scraps in the ocean. Actually, Seagull's going to come and get it. Now, where's that big nipper? Here we go. There's the big... Oh no, that's his forearm. This is going to be good. There you go, Seagull. Wonder how seagulls go with chilli. It is quite spicy. It's not unbearable, but I prefer it just a little bit less. Delicious meat. I keep saying it, but to me, sand crab is probably one of the most delicious, softest, sweetest crabs there are. So guys, I had a really great day today. I love it when I get a tackle club challenge done, and then afternoon, sun's still an hour before it goes down, but it's nice to sit on a beach, cook up an amazing, like this is really nice crab dish, and just eat it with Jonathan Seagull over here. Jonathan, he's enjoying it. He doesn't seem to mind the chili either. I'm going to keep eating this, guys. It is so nice.
Thanks for watching everyone. Please subscribe and click the notification bell so you get notified of my new videos. I do them every week. I'd also like to say a big thank you to my Patreon supporters and people who've donated through PayPal. If you want to see more right now, click the links above. Catch you next time.